Hey Kelsey, this is Rebecca with your Assignment 3 Creep Show critique. So for somebody that's not that into horror, you did a fantastic job making some creepy stuff here. This is a really creepy narrative and I love it. Really nice work. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here so we can talk about the first image together. She is such a great subject, and I think that I really love that you used a similar background with this cloudiness. For each of the images, it really makes it nice and cohesive, and it helps keep the storyline together. Also, your choice in copy is really nice. The Dark Side Awaits is really great. I'm going to come back to this one in a minute. Okay, so the second image is really great too, because creepy conversions always happen at night, especially when you're sleeping, right? According to most horror movies. So I think that this was a really, really good idea to have her sleeping in her bed, but still have this like weird outside area. And I'm going to go on to the next one, and I'll come back to that one. This is a perfect ending, and I think that having her have some bloodiness and also taking the bear out of her arms at this point, because she's now joined the dark side on her own, was really good. I realized that I think that you had to copy her arms and stick it over here to get rid of the bear, so that was really good work there too. And just this perfect amount of bloody dribble was a really nice effect. And this consistent bear through the whole thing helps with the story. But this text, this font is perfect. I think it's that thriller text that we used. And it's just a really good font, nice and drippy and disgusting. So perfect choice. So let's go back up to the top. I don't think you need this guy. I don't think he needs to be in there being creepy. I think her by herself with this copy is enough to kind of set the stage of what's going to happen as a little bit of foreshadowing. The other thing is this font appears to be distorted. It looks like it's kind of either stretched tall or, the width was brought in on both sides. And so it's a little bit harder to read. It became a little bit illegible compared to this where it's, the width it's supposed to be. So I recommend, not having that squished font there. On the second image, I don't think he needs to be here. I think this guy up here is plenty. And, he's closer to her head. He's kind of looking down. And we already have the bear that she's sleeping with. So I don't know if we really need this one. Just play with it. Let me, when you experiment with it, you can tell that the composition is working or not better than, me trying to squint my eyes and figure it out on my own. But I don't think that we need all of these extra bears. This last one, the only thing that I recommend is he doesn't feel really placed in the image because the foreground is so blurred and his feet are not blurred. So I like the distortion in his face because he's become, even more evil. And I like the scale of him, that he's nice and big. So I would just do some blurring of the feet to try to, make it look like he is part of the scene a little bit more and not cut and pasted onto the scene. But other than that, I really love your subject matter. I love your narrative. I love your copy and the font that you chose. You did a really great job here. Keep it up.